Greetings, my friends, and welcome to Trizity Traveling. I'm your host, John, and today we are headed to the great state of Alaska. This will be my first visit to Alaska, and it's the first time I've really expanded my travel map in any significant fashion for quite some time. But before we get to the trip report, please take a second to click the subscribe button and mash that reminder bell, as they're saying these days, and you'll be notified of future content. While in Alaska, we'll be doing a flight seeing tour of Prince William Sound on a Cessna 206 seaplane. That mostly goes well. We'll also be taking a Portage Glacier tour boat ride. That was fantastic. Today's highlights are the scenery coming into Anchorage. It was a beautiful, clear day, no clouds, and so I would call it the coast of Alaska on the way into Anchorage was visible from the airplane, and it was beautiful. So I'll be showing you a little bit of that on the way into Anchorage. We're starting today's trip report in Seattle. Our flight from Boise has just arrived down in the A concourse. Our connection to Anchorage is over in the B concourse. And we've got about 30 minutes before boarding is scheduled to begin. Part of travel these days is an attestation that no COVID is a problem for you. Testing is not currently required for domestic travel, at least at the time of this video, July 31st. Unfortunately, no time to hit the Sky Club today. I'm expecting a snack box on the flight. No hot meals as of this moment on Delta. So I'd like to get something for lunch before we get on the airplane. If nothing else, bring something on the airplane to supplement the kind of just okay snack box. I found SeaTac to be quite busy on this particular Sunday. Flight 2471 off to Anchorage on this Boeing 737-900. I'd like to get a gluten-free burger at Relish. I just don't think I have time to sit and wait for a burger. So we're off to the snack shop. That sandwich looks really yummy. Too bad it's off limits. Gonna go for the fruit plate, fruit and cheese. If prepackaged food isn't to your liking, there's also bagged snacks available. And while in Seattle, you can always pick up some Seahawks gear. We'll be sitting in 5D today. This is a first class seat. And without much delay, we are boarding for Anchorage. Typical line at the boarding door. Wipes are handed out, and if that's not to your liking, you can get hand sanitizer as well. If you're interested, here are the seat stats. And my first class seat with a bulkhead behind. Touchscreen. Lots of pockets for storing your stuff. Power if you run low. Tray table in the armrest. While the rest of the aircraft is boarding, you can have a chance to check out the entertainment options. I found this particular touchscreen to be very responsive. A couple new movies I haven't seen. My flight occurred during the Olympics. This is available on live TV. The touchscreen also provides flight details as well as aircraft details. Our course today will take us up the Gulf of Alaska, along British Columbia, and into Anchorage. Just under 3 hours from Seattle to Anchorage. At the base of the touchscreen, USB power, headphones, and that other round jack that I always forget what it is. The airport was full of people and quite a lineup ready to depart Seattle. We got slotted in between an Omni Air 777, had a little bit of a wait for wake turbulence, I believe, before we are off to Anchorage. Full departure is available on my aviation channel, link in the description. I was hoping the weather would clear out on our trip, and thankfully it did. Had some great views later in the flight. If the touchscreen isn't to your liking, you can get your own Wi-Fi. No entertainment is streamable on your own device on this particular flight, just some Delta informational movies. Shortly after departure, refreshment service began. Snack boxes are selected with a card that the flight attendant brings around. Shows you the various options on the boxes. I ended up with the bistro snack box. Mostly gluten-free, chips, cheese, granola bar, and some other stuff. Not that spectacular, frankly. The scenery, thankfully, was spectacular. I was going to check out the Olympics again, and when you get that far north, service was not available. However, looking out the window was probably better than anything that the TV would provide. Amazing scenery in the Gulf of Alaska. Starting to see the glaciers was pretty amazing. Without too much delay, we are approaching Anchorage. Can't say I have any thumbs up today other than a thumbs up for the scenery. Clear skies provided great views. Conversely, I've got no thumbs down either. Kind of a safe and uneventful in-flight experience. And just like that, we have arrived in Anchorage. And now some announcements from the flight attendants.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Anchorage. The current local time here is 2:13. On behalf of Delta and the Seattle-based crew, I'd like to thank each of you for wearing your mask over your nose and mouth throughout the flight. We've enjoyed having you on board, and we look forward to serving you again soon. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Coming up next, flight seeing Prince William Sound, followed by visiting the Portage Glacier. If you have any questions or comments about flying on Delta Airlines up to Alaska, the current state of service on Delta Airlines, or anything I did in Anchorage, please post those comments below. I'm happy to respond. Thanks for watching today, and as always, happy travels.